Warning. Stage 1 alert. Unidentified intruders in headquarters. Emergency evacuation procedures initiated. All personnel are to obey ranking officers during evacuation and await further instructions in the emergency shelters. This is not a drill. Repeat. Stage 1 alert. Unidentified intruders in headquarters.
Quiet in the court. The trial will not be interrupted. The Foundation's security forces are more than capable of handling whatever emergency is occurring outside. This tribunal is perfectly safe.
Your Honor, might I suggest a recess until the end of this crisis? There are a number of critical personnel gathered here. I have no doubt our security forces are capable, but without senior leadership to direct them, chaos is inevitable.
We must evacuate to the nearest emergency shelter immediately and wait for rescue. As the ranking officer, Your Honor, you are in command of the evacuation.
You're right. In that case, I declare a recess until the end of this present crisis. During this period, the defendant shall remain in custody. Other personnel will return to their positions and...
You're going to get people killed!
Mr. Crais, I would remind you that any statements you make will be on the record when the court returns to session.
I know, but I'll say it anyway. Because I know the truth is on my side, Your Honor. Listen to me, everyone. Forget the procedures. If the Manus are brazen enough to attack us at our headquarters while the storm is imminent, then they must have come with overwhelming force. We'll need all personnel and every asset to resist this assault. If we can concentrate our defenses here, the long and narrow corridors of the committee building can work to our advantage. This will be a fight for our lives.
Mr. Crais, what evidence do you have that this assault is beyond what is already accounted for in our emergency procedures?
Indeed. You're a form of vigil, Crais. You should be well aware that there is simply no teleportation array with the capacity to move such a force into our security parameter undetected.
Have you already forgotten our investigation into Hill 299? They hollowed it out and transferred 10,000 soldiers inside without being noticed. We cannot rule out that Manus Vindictae now possesses some form of stealthy, high-capacity teleport array. We all but confirmed it following their movement patterns during the Dawn operation. There's a decent chance this assault is stronger than our protocols can handle. We have to mobilize everyone. Anyone who can stand needs to be a part of this fight.
Including our civilian staff? They don't know the first thing about combat. This plan of yours could only result in needless death.
I'm not asking for them to pick up a rifle. They'll set up barricades, run messages, care for the wounded. Anything they can do to help. We have a hall full of soldiers, veterans of this era's battle against Manus Vindictae, all prepared to sign our military service contract. They could be the key to organizing a counterattack, if they aren't already in the fight.
Even if we agreed to execute your plan, no one present has the authority to command it.
Attention. This is an official Presidential Office broadcast. Emergency evacuation procedures are cancelled. All combat personnel to battle stations. Non-combatants in distress, prepare to resist within safe limits. The Pre-Storm Dispatch Center takes command of all units, effective immediately. Any personnel unable to reach safety or receive direct orders are permitted to resist by any means available. There will be no liability assigned for any damage to headquarters sustained during resistance efforts. May the peace be with us.
May the peace be with us.
How did I get here? Arcana didn't kill me. Or did she?
Miss Stranger, you're awake. Are you okay? Any pain?
Eagle? Yes, I'm fine. I think. But how did we end up here?
I got separated from Miss Marguerite in the assault. The Manus captured the first floor before I could reach the emergency shelter. I was running along the hallway and found you passed out on the floor. Luckily, a guard saw us and helped me move you here. We're safe here. Well, for now.
Thank you, Eagle. What about the guard?
He...
We need to go.
But where, Miss Stranger?
Somewhere. Anywhere else. It's too dangerous to stay here. If they've secured the first floor, then they've likely already begun searching it room by room for survivors.
But there's so many of them out there. We can... Please don't put it on, Miss Stranger.
It'll deceive the Manus soldiers. I'll use it to find a way out for us. Don't worry. The Foundation's headquarters was designed as a military fortress. There are plenty of hidden shelters around. We'll find a safe place.
But once we're out in the open, it'll be just the two of us against all of them. The Scout Code would say that we should hold in place and wait for rescue.
The battle is still raging. Even if they've managed to hold a line somewhere, it's unlikely they'll be sending rescue teams anytime soon.
Miss Stranger?
Manus Vindicte could find this room at any time. We can't stay here. I promise I will get you out of here, Eagle. You wouldn't have been trapped if you hadn't saved me.
It's not your fault, Miss Stranger. I made that decision myself.
I know. It's just... I can't shake the feeling that I'm to blame. I must have missed something. Some detail that could have helped us foresee this attack. I need to make up for this mistake. even if all I can do is save one life. We need to go. Now.
Are you really going to put it on?
Only when I have to. I need a disguise if I'm to avoid combat.
There they are! Wait! She's got a mask in her hand! Watch out! There's a kid, Jay!
Oh, sorry. I figured you were one of them. You don't need that mask anymore, so would you mind dropping the thing?
Understood.
Whew. Thanks.
I knew I'd find you here.
Ma'am!
You didn't lose the badge I gave you, even when you were in danger. Nicely done. That badge was enchanted by X to emit a special kind of arcane trace that my rumbling roaring box could identify, but I lost the thing in battle. Thankfully, despite most of these checkered doormats being about as useful as a flat tire, they do carry monitoring devices capable of picking up those traces, so...
Wait, you put a tracker on this kid? Not cool, lady.
Technically speaking, it's only an arcane trace emitter.
Never mind. At least everyone's okay.
I thought the first floor was fully under Manus Vindicte's control. How did you manage to get to us?
Well, when all this shit went down, we decided to swing by the Arcanum Containment Department. Found this weird screaming box there. Turns out it works pretty good as a distraction.
Miss Druvis managed to evacuate most of the survivors to the Arcanum Containment Department in the Eastern Building. The Manus have focused their efforts on reaching the top level of the committee building.
The top level? They must be heading for the President's office.
We can't worry about that now. We have our own problems.
Agreed. Let's fall back to the Arcanum Containment Department. We'll make our next plans there. This is all the men we could gather so far.
You found more survivors, Captain. Then it's not all bad news after all.
Hooray! New friends joining Typhon's Legion! An Eagle Scout and... the phony captain! Never thought I'd be happy to see you again! Wow. This is a lot more people than I'd even hoped for.
Don't touch anything on the shelves, people! Everything's totally harmless, just as long as you leave them be.
Please do as she says.
Latham already wastes 8 hours a day keeping all these knickknacks in order. Let's not make it anymore.
Then I wonder what exactly you do here, Miss Recoleta.
Oh, Señorita Butterfly. It's great to see you again. I've been working on a sequel to the Turquoise Serpent Club. Though, being stuck in a building with nothing but gray and white checkers to look at isn't exactly inspiring. Oh, right. How have you been? Any new adventures to share?
Miss Stranger, I'm glad to see you're all right. Perhaps you'd like an update on our current situation?
It would be much appreciated.
Follow me. Regulus, could you give us a minute?
And just when I thought we were bonding. Ugh, go on then. Plan whatever plans you're gonna plan. Just don't you dare leave me out of them.
We've lost contact with the committee building. All we're getting are small snippets of information from survivors as they make their way here. It appears their attack is focused there, so we've avoided them so far. That said, we shouldn't wait around to be discovered. In better news, I found a method to contact the LSCC.
How? I thought all our signals were being jammed.
This is a chatter cap I found on the shelf. It can communicate messages to all its symbionts. And the containment department's logs show that Director Ezra happened to borrow one of these symbionts, taking it to Laplace. I've awakened this one, and fortunately, it managed to build a connection with its symbiont there. The signal is unstable, but at least we're no longer alone.
I wonder what the situation is like over there.
I hear voices coming from that mushroom again.
Yes, but it doesn't sound like Miss Druvis. They're asking about Laplace's current situation.
Right now, we're doing all we can to hold out. Researcher Hisabith has formulated a plan to stop the Manus, though.
That's right. Ask the lady on the line how she feels about getting blasted into the sky by an exploding fire salamander fuel tank from the Uranus 4 rocket.
Hisabith seems confident that Laplace's security doors are strong enough to withstand the explosion, and that her firepower should provide just enough cover to allow the Foundation to rescue her team. I'll speak with her, if she's still inclined to listen.
In summation, things are about as expected there. Those lab geeks should be just fine, as long as Hisabeth gives up her plan. Hisabeth, give up? Listen to yourself.
It may be best for me to share my intel on Manus Vindictae with all of you. Rules and regulations would only hold us back at this moment.
You read my mind, Miss Stranger. I think we deserve to know.
Allow me to start with a list of the Manus' high-level figures and their basic information. We can't be sure just how many of them are part of this attack. But if you run into any of them, please be extra careful.